People will say Nigeria no go grow. Where them dey? Make them come. Oh. Make them come. I get better news for them. Make I shock them. Make we put them for better cheer, educate them, because Nigeria is officially becoming a global top country. Top country. I have some exciting news about Nigeria to share out to you guys today. You understand? Yes. Those countries, countries that never believed that for once they will depend on Nigeria for anything. Today, they are depending on Nigeria. I'm telling you, your favorite countries that you were hailing and thinking that these countries have the best in everything, they have solution for all their problems, they don't need Africa in any way, they don't need Nigeria in any way, they don't need us. Today, those countries, Nigeria, don't humble them. Nigeria, see, I am more than proud that I ever choose this path to proclaim and declare Nigeria's greatness and Nigeria's success even before it started manifesting. You understand? I am super honored, and that's why I feel honored regardless of the whatever I make from it. I just want to continue doing this because just the fact that the things we talked about are happening is a lot of fulfillment for me. It's enough satisfaction for me, and we're not gonna stop. We are still giving the prophecy. We are still telling them, watch out. This Nigeria will become one of the biggest countries in the world. Will become one of the most important countries in the world. Will become one of the most relevant countries in the world. Calm down. Because if you like, believe. If you like, don't believe. You go still use your eye chop Christmas. You understand? You go still use your two eye chop Christmas when this thing happen. That's how you go to call Ajin, my man. Where do you see it from? You understand? So today I want us to discuss how Nigeria has become a major exporter, a major exporter of fuel and other products to America, to Asia, to Africa, to the whole world. A major exporter of very important product, like relevant product that people, countries cannot do without. Nigeria has become their pioneer supplier, a major exporter. As in, we want to talk about the top best relevant exporters in the world, in the fuel sector, in jet fuel sector, in petroleum products. Nigeria will be counted among. This is Nigeria where 10 years ago, not in the Nigeria. All the crude oil, we have to export it to Europe, export it to America. And then we now go and buy petrol from them, come back and sell. All of Africa used to import crude or fuel. All of Africa. That's why you see French companies like Total and so many other fuel companies in Africa, they were making a lot of money. A lot of money. Now market don't dey slow for them because Nigeria don't take a position. Nigeria don't rise. Nigeria don't say, now me go dey determine how things they run for this area. Now me go dey share give una own. Now me go dey as I like. That's what it go be. You understand? I know they fear face for this one. And that's what Nigerians must be proud of. See, I'm not just going to talk in this video because these are one of those topics where you don't just talk. You want to make sure that you are giving relevant facts and relevant proof so that anybody coming across this video, anybody watching, will realize and actually see that Nigeria has actually become one of the greatest countries in the world when it comes to exporting petrol, jet fuel, petroleum products, and many others. This is not a small thing. For Nigeria to be able to do this is not a small thing. If it was easy, many other countries in the world, they will be doing it. You understand? Now, your favorite country, London, Iceland, Your favorite country or UK, London is UK, your favorite country. Do you know that Dangote refinery is already exporting jet fuel to the UK? Yeah, yeah. The Dangote refinery is already exporting jet fuel to the UK. And I'm telling you for fact, they export it to London, jet fuel. You understand? They export it to Iceland, Nigeria, Dangote. And of course, other global airports that are in the UK. So this jet fuel, they use it in planes, they use it in other flying birds and stuff like that. So Dangote is one of the leading supplier of this jet fuel in London and other airports around the UK. That's something worth celebrating. Dangote for sure is already, in fact, Dangote has officially ended importation of fuel into Africa, the whole of West Africa, Ghana, Cameroon, Togo, Benin Republic, all the West and Central African countries. Nobody they import fuel again from out of Africa, because Dangote has taken the lead in making sure that all these countries get the quantity they need whenever they want, wherever they want, however they want. Dangote they deliver to them now back to back. Go and find out. You will see all of that. You understand? So West Africa's fuel importation is over, completely ended by one Nigerian individual. Dangote is sending petroleum products to Europe. Do you know that? Dangote is already selling petroleum products to Europe. So he sells to Germany, to France, Belgium, your favorite European countries. Yes, now this Nigeria, they survive them for petroleum products and many other. Wake up, wake up. This Nigeria we are talking about, wake up. This is Nigeria. This is Africa. Finally, Africa being able to say that we are the ones supplying you people this. If you joke, we will cut it off. If you joke, we will cut it off and see how you will survive. Finally, for Africa to have that audacity, you cannot take it for granted. You understand? Dangote is also exporting petroleum products to USA, America. Yes, it's just a few weeks ago he sent 6 vessels of jet fuel to US. 6 vessels of jet fuel to the United States of America. Dangote Naim Duam, Nigeria. Make I not say Dangote. Nigeria na Nigeria Duam. And they do well. As a matter of fact, this export to the other countries is helping a lot in stabilizing the Nigerian economy and the Nigerian naira. Just this export, in case you don't know. For those of you who say, this is Dangote's business, it is his money. Now lie. It is helping the global economy for Nigeria. It is stabilizing the naira, bringing in more investors. One way or the other, you will benefit from this as a Nigerian. That's a fact. It's true that Dangote is the primary beneficiary, but you in the end will benefit. As of now, almost all the airlines in Nigeria, almost all the airports in Nigeria in particular, are using jet fuel from Dangote. Dangote is the one producing and supplying to almost all the airlines that are currently in Nigeria. Now this one is a little bit very, very shocking, because many people will not expect Nigeria to do this. But Dangote refinery is also exporting fuel to to Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is one of the top oil countries in the world, just like America. America is the leading oil country in the world, even though they don't have. You understand? So, but they are coming to depend on Nigeria for the finished product. So Nigeria buys crude oil from America, process it, and sells petroleum products to America. So Dangote exported fuel to Saudi Arabia. That one is a fact. As a matter of fact, the general manager and director of Dangote Refinery even released a statement. We are importing most of our crude oil from America. And we are also exporting all of our products, including diesel and jet fuel. So they are exporting diesel and jet fuel to America, to Brazil, and many other parts of the world. That's what they are capable of doing, and they are delivering just fine. Absolutely just fine. Nobody argue that one with them. You understand? So Dangote even eyes more countries to export fuel, more cities around the world. Dangote is also exporting gasoline to Asia. Gasoline to Asia. Asia. That means you have China, we have many countries in Asia. Dangote exports to them. That is an incredible. A 90,000 metric ton of gasoline from Dangote refinery is said to be exported out of West African region for the first time, with shipment bound for Asia. That is what we are talking about. That is the growth. That is the success. That is the incredible story Nigeria is writing. Officially becoming a major exporter to America, Europe, Asia, and the rest of the world. If you don't celebrate that, let me say you be mumuna. It is what it is. Your boy Jim on this one again. Smash the like button, smash the notification bell. Come back anytime, guys. Cause better updates, no the lack. God bless you all. Cheers.